he's a previous bypass graft, Lima's to LAD, vein graft to OM. Vein graft's painted, Lima's not so much, and he had his right coronary artery that wasn't grafted. And the reason for that was that it's incredibly calcified. So in the previous liver transplant. So he's been on immunotherapy for quite a while. You can see there's a lot of calcium in there as well. I'm only gone single guide, which is a bit naughty. We do know that this was open. And there's not a huge amount of backfilling, so we know it's a short occlusion, and there's a subtotal appearance to it as well. There is some distal filling. So let's open a 7 French guide extension as well, the Seigla one. So I think what we'll do, and it's a good case for guide extension, isn't it, where you've got no guide support necessarily. A 2.5 balloon and the guide extension, 7 French. And it's super slippy up the guide.
Looks nice and visible, eh?
Okay. The guide is horrendous. Okay, go up there, please. Additional support here at all.
She's like, it's snowing, and we were like, oh yeah, sure, whatever.
Down, please.
That's good, Julian.
Delivers. Come down. Come up the guide. It's going to trap it. So actually, there's your proximal marker. So you're just going to use the balloon to come over. Up, unlock.
That's fabulously visible too.
Yeah. Piece of cake there. And back down. So let's take the filter XT and just go back there, please. So back up there, please, Joe, and talk around. That's pretty solid there. Let's take a gladius, please.
There you go.
So it's just a bit caught up there.
In an RV, are you?
That's it. Come over here. Just store that for us. Could be. We'll check in this view, see.
Looks pretty PDA-esque, doesn't
Yeah,
it?
that's fine. Okay. That's plenty. Is that better too?
Looks good.
So we'll take extra support wire, please.
What's your microcath, Jules?
Turnpike spiral. 135.
Liquid's holding its position very nicely, isn't it?
It's really nice, actually. It's you know, I'm being a bit cautious. I'm not pushing too hard, but it's obviously requiring a bit of work to get across here. And it wasn't an easy angle getting in, so tick tick. I'm just going to now actually switch on. Yeah, so that wire's nice and firm. I'm going to switch on to a Sion Blue extra support, chuck this down, trap out the microcatheter, then balloon down the lesion with a 2020 or something. So let's take that back. I'll just work this on a bit further. A lot of support from that system.
Which is good considering the angulation that it's up against.
That should be fine for the moment.
The liquid won't go forwards as you're retracting that, no?
I could do. Just see. Yeah. Yeah. A long way.
Go, baby.
Right.
Oh, baby.
And obviously, that didn't require any skill, or else it wouldn't have happened. Unbelievable.
You can do that with a 6 as well, I think, with a microcath. That's what we did in the animal lab, you know, so you certainly can't do that with a 6 as the others, that's for sure.
I mean, it didn't touch, you didn't feel it pass, it just flew. Okay, so let's take the 2 oblique.
A 6 a caravel and a trapper definitely go. How did you find the advancement, Julian? Were you happy enough with the push rod and all the rest?
It feels, it just does it, you know? There's absolutely no qualms. It's got enough shove to get me around. It's got enough tactile feedback that you know what you're doing. It's not like spaghetti in there. It doesn't seem to build up energy. It's just, and there's no friction within the guide. And there's some iliac tortuosity here, which I can certainly feel on the guide. So it's not as though it's had an easy time up. Let's take a 3.520. NC, please. Look right there.
Small enough. Some measure of plaque everywhere, isn't it?
That did require some support to deliver. Just show me the guide a bit more, so top and bottom there. But it goes. Yeah, up there, up, 12, 14. And down. No, sorry, stay up, 14. Okay, so just stop there. Let's just get this all just sit better. And down.
That's got big old shoulders on it.
Yeah. So what did you do? Take a 3.5 semi, yeah? 3.520, please. 16.
I think if you can get the liquid past that bend, I think you're in.
Yeah. And then tops and bottoms open. So I'm just gently deforming the rail a bit here. Just come down. Just going to come up a bit higher with this balloon. And we'll, oof. Up there, 246. Down. You know what? I think that's going to be enough support to deliver synergy. Don't connect. Don't connect. There's absolutely no issue on the back end with this guide extension as well. You don't feel any snagging.
I think unless you reorientate that guide, Julian, you're not going to get it. It's kinking at the top end.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
The guide's not coaxial.
Just come
it's
over
in
here
the
first.
orta issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As you say, it's that, isn't it? So it's, I just...
Coming out and it's bending in the aorta, and that's why it's
Yeah.
not going down. So.
But I think we can leave that there, can't we, to deliver. So we might as well just treat the
That's
rest of the artery.
a great image
come
there.
out.
Because shows the liquid itself isn't kinking despite extremity at the top end, which is pretty encouraging.
Yeah, and that's a 7 as well, Simon, of course. So, you know,
Yeah.
ordinarily wouldn't expect a 7 to go that far down a tortuous right with a aberrant origin and
Camber
a lot of
3548,
calcium,
please.
no compliance. So it's done very well.
Interesting. Okay, I'm just going to rotate it, see if that makes a difference. Yeah, it does. So one turn clockwise and it's in. So that goes nicely. So this is a used 3.5 now as well. Just to add spice.
That's ambitious. Actually, putting a winged 3.5 balloon NC through the back end and all the rest of it will be useful too. Just to
Yeah, just come up to the top there again, Joe, please. Off mag. Just yeah, flying through, done. Ooh, got the torch off. See there, come down. Mag up there. So I'm just going to see if I can deliver. Let's just go up here actually. Gently, yep. 246. And down. I like it. I like it a lot.
yeah, that's the worst of the deads, isn't it?
Yeah, 1416.
You're demonstrating nice durability of the device too. I mean, this has had a furled beating up during this, and it's still behaving pretty well.
So in my trial of 1, it's a brilliant bit of kit, very deliverable, nice and slippy up the guide, minimal interaction, I mean just one little event.
Encouraging things for me there are that I mean that's extremity of angulation and calcium, and that thing's been introduced there about 6, 10 times. Manipulated up and down the vessel without any major problems multiple times, and it's behaved very well. Definitely an early starter to show decent durability, that's for sure.
The coaxial nature, absence there of the guide is probably the biggest takeaway here. That indicates a high degree of flexibility in the shaft of the device. That's probably quite a big thing. It's very difficult to get coaxial position, and as been pointed out, there was almost a 90-degree angle there, but it still seemed to deliver a long way down a very calcified ride. So I'd say a very encouraging early experience.
Yeah, well,